Hey guys, it's Gamingtothemax here and welcome back to another video on my channel. This one being 3 races in 10 minutes, I know. So we're in Dead Race C, we're doing GR2 at the Red Bull Ring. So let's see what we can do. Moving on to the first race. I forgot to record a bit at the beginning. But anyway, we're on to turn 1. And nothing happened so far except we were side by side with another Brit and pull into a slipstream. Rocking a lovely unit livery, as always. It would never change. We have a South African behind us. Let's go into turn 2. I stay back as Brit takes out another one. And this Italian takes out himself, really. So we're left to P2, P1. Well, in P2 and not P1. Alright, come around. Yes, then this is lap 9. We're leading because people in front of us have pitted. Going through second to last corner for our stop and going to the pit lane then. The general strategy was for like lap 6, 7, 8 or 9 depending on tyre wear, but we come in, the pit stop glitch is so annoying, so basically you wait 15 seconds for the car to come in. It's not even a long pit straight, it's a glitch, and we come in. Well, for a lovely crew of units as always, and they change my tyres. There's no refueling, the GTR's tank is massive, so it has like 30 laps of fuel within it. And come out P2 with about 5 seconds in front and 4 seconds behind, but in the last lap then, the guy behind is really closing in the gap. My tyres, well, obviously I'm in the hards, so they aren't as grippy as the mediums, that's for sure. Coming through the S's. It's about 2 seconds behind, but he really closes us down, about 9 seconds in front, so there's no chance of me winning this. But if we keep it clean for his last corner, it will be P2. As P1 finishes, we've got about 2 seconds behind us. And we swerve about and take P2 across the line. Now behind us, he was a YouTuber. He was streaming and popped into the stream to say hello. He seemed nice, but he got a second penalty, unfortunately. But we do claim second place. Starts a new consecutive clean race record and up 3 positions. So that improved my SR to actually BS. So that's nice. So on to our second race then. We start P6 this one lower than the other time, but it doesn't make a big difference. Again, qualifying times just within a couple of tenths of each other. I'm about 0.5, well, half a second. Obviously better lobbies now, we're in a BS lobby where I belong basically. So we're on to the countdown. As the lights out. Just behind a German. Let's see if we can get him on the turn 1. So into it then. Nothing much happens except for a little touch of the back. We'll slip about a little bit, especially with German front. So into turn 2. Two people have already got a penalty, not surprising because of a broken penalty system, but into turn 2. Cause a bit of a domino effect. Your guess of what happened is as good as mine, as another German throws himself into a barrier. We have got P3 for now, but we're still battling with German. Who knows? Our lines are about the same, but we break a little bit later than him when we keep the position for now. With the help of a little tap from him behind. We're on to this Italian then. A weird looking livery, colours you'd choose. But into the beginning, or long left-hander into the S's. P1 has already pulled away, so into the S's now. Breaks a bit earlier than I like. But I get a better run and pull to the inside. Bit of a risky move this one. He moves over into me. No damage done though. Going to T1. I break a little bit earlier than him, but he has a better launch. And go into the last corner then. Not hoping to get a penalty, but we do get the move done, which is good. So we're on to lap 8 then. Again, not going to bore you. Kind of a same race. We're in the lead, someone pitted, the Dutch person, and go in, and a few people follow us in, about 4 or 5 maybe. Go into the pit lane then, same strategy as always, on hards, get no refuel in, and we'll come out in P3? Yeah, P3 with obviously P4 right behind us and a couple of people coming past on the on the straights. It's not getting their way, but we have about 7 seconds or 9 seconds to the leader, 7 seconds to P2 into turn 2. I go a little bit wide and try not to hit him when I spin out a little bit, but I do go on the grass. I go to the inside, but Randolph gets moved done with 2 seconds behind. We go into turn 3 into the airpin. No move done. He moves across me, but no damage done again. So P5's not looking great. We could do better, but could be worse. So go into the S's then. We're on the hards, obviously not as much grip as the mediums, but we do get an excellent run on the S straights and we go into the second to last turn. Get a little bit of a cutback on him, but obviously should have stuck to the inside if he was going to the pit lane, but what can you do? So we're on to another brute in the GTR, this one for P2, again, surely not, as he moves to the inside but comes back a little bit, and a little bit of contact, just a little bit, but that's racing. He goes to defensive, awesome livery there. We give him a bit of room to recover from his trip to the grass, about 12 seconds in front to the Dutchman. And into turn 2. We do get the move done, so that's P2. And we do come across the line to claim P2. With the boys on the units on the pit wall. But it's 2 consecutive P2s in a row. Who would have thought? So we do have a daily, a consecutive clean race record of 2, up 4 places, and my DR was about 20,000 at this point, so I was very happy. Obviously SR being the maximum it can. So on to race 3 of 3 then, we starting P5 yet again. Most of the field is full of GTRs, but it's the best one to use with a few NSXs and like 1 or 2 Lexuses. But anyway, on to the start. We are behind a Spaniard in front of another fellow Briton. Go to T1 and go through cleanly. It's the cleanest turn 1 we've had in this video. We are on to the straight to T2, slipstream the guy in front to the Spaniard. He goes defensive for the last second and into turn 2 then. I go a little bit on the outside, but we get punted from behind and he just cuts me off. So that wasn't great, but you know, could have got way worse. But there's a fellow Brit on the inside in turn 3 into the hairpin. Brake later than him and cut him off, but I'll go a little bit wide, but it gives us enough space and respect, and I go in front of him. He gets an unfair 1 second penalty, maybe a bit of contact between us, who knows, but anyway, that's P5 for us, and we keep our position, luckily, through the S's. Could be anyone's game, we're quite close, but again, let's hope it's not P1 is the quickest. Again, as Graham serves his penalty into lap 2, turn 2. Get a little bit of a traffic jam, well not traffic jam, but yeah, he cuts in front of me and that happens. Not my proudest moment. It is, well, your guess is as good as mine whose fault that is. I'm willing to take the blame. It's just racing now. He cut in front of me. I couldn't do much, I couldn't move, didn't have time to move, didn't have space, but anyway, we can't think about that. It's a long race ahead of us. Just got to get the best result as we can as we keep P4 from the I'm trying to think of the adjective, the flying Greek. That will work. Anyway, lap 3 into turn 2. This Austrian has a penalty in front of us. He'll serve that very shortly, and he does, and we go flying past him. So So that's another one. We're on the podium for now. Great. This would be very good if we could have 3 podiums in a row. Imagine that. But we are leading in lap 8 as people in front of us had to pit. And so will I. So we do now with Austrian behind us. Don't know, not sure if he follows us, but yeah, he does. As we come up P3 with a little bit of clean air, as a few people in front of me, behind me followed, and into turn 3 hairpin then. He does get in front of us just about, squeezes his way past. I'm sure we'll get him into the long left-hander, reckon on the 50 mark. Again on the hards, not as much grip, and we'll go through the S's then. Not much is happening. We've got about 6 seconds. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of it, but we do get P4 in the end. P3 in the end, so that is 3 podiums in a row. Probably my best day in daily races yet. We gained about 4,000 SR and got back to S, the maximum SR rating. So it's 3 consecutive clean races in a row and up to 2 positions raised. So what a result. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you, what you are doing for the manufacturers, I'm sure doing the Nissan or the BMW. I'm not completely sure yet, but if you did enjoy, please leave a like. And I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay strong, but most importantly, stay units.